Hi team, here's my strategy for on-ground training for running, using it with a little bit of a sense of kind of reconditioning for myself this week. Enjoy it. I'm going to start myself off in an XXX position at both hands and feet, working from hands and feet. I'm going to be driving the hips through an anterior, posterior drive, loading through the anterior hip at this point and then exploding through that side. So really working on the anterior side in the prone hands and feet position. Once I've done that, then I'm going to work on the footprint, changing the foot position first. So changing my beginning position to begin with in an LXX position, and then going through the drive. I've already explained in my little story why I'm working that. Once I've worked that side, then I'll repeat in the RXX position at the feet, driving the hips anterior and posterior. Once I've done that, I'll go back to XXX at the feet and take the hands into an LXX position in the sagittal plane and drive through the anterior, posterior work there. And then I'll change over the hands and work the same through the other side. Once I'm successful at both of those, then I'm looking at working and combining the two different start positions. I'm looking at RXX at the hands at the moment and RXX at the feet, and then from there working through my anterior posterior drive, load and explode. Doing the same on the other side in the LXXs. That's it there, load and explode, load and explode. Once I've done that, I can then repeat. I'm in the supine position, so starting XXX at hands and feet, looking at now loading through the posterior hip and exploding. Once I'm successful there, I'll take an RXX position at the feet, still driving the anterior posterior, then changing the feet, working the other side. Successful there, working the hands in the different positions, sagittal in the SFT, and then working anterior posterior, and again on the other side, or posterior anterior posterior anterior, and then putting the combination in last. So I'm going to go for the combination on this side, working short contralaterally and long contralaterally through both sides, and then performing it same on the other side. Give it a go if you fancy it. See what you think.